Hello everyone and welcome to the New York Empoleon's Week 12, that's too many fingers, Battle of the APA Evolution League Season 1. We are the 1 seed locked up last week with our victory and paired with Silver's loss. So we did not have to take this battle seriously. We are taking on Saint and the Iowa State Cyclohms, and personally, wow, this is really, really challenging. Personally, I think that this battle should be really entertaining. You may have noticed there's no team builder this week, mostly because I don't remember what these sets are, and I don't feel like recording a team builder now, because they don't we don't need it. We don't need it. You guys should experience this live for the first time, just like I had to do. We, for the first time on the channel in over 100 league battles, were able to be in a position where our game did not matter for both players, and so we were going to be meming. So this is a meme battle. We are going to be able to bring some wonky sets. So what I did is I had my front office create these 6 Pokemon. They actually created like 10, and then I picked 6 of them that I liked, and we went with that team. So I really didn't look at the matchup at all personally. I just kind of picked these Mons and then looked at what he brought on the other side. So both of us are going to be bringing some wonky sets, and I believe you're going to enjoy this battle. Now, if you are curious why I sound like this, I am recording at 9 o'clock in the morning, the day after my Ultimate tournament, so I have literally no voice. I am dead tired. I just thought it would also be entertaining for the meme battle for me to sound like this. So I'm good to go, like I'm not sick. I know I sound probably terrible because I lost my voice, but yeah, so we're gonna be rocking out with that. And you guys are gonna see this battle go live like in 2 days. Like I'm recording this like Monday. And tomorrow I might be recording as many as 2 more actual legitimate league battles. So hopefully my voice is better by tomorrow, but there's no promises it will be. So this is what we got to work with. So if it sounds normal, great, but it doesn't to me and in my own ears, so it probably doesn't when it comes out either. Anyway, we're gonna jump right in and I'm not even gonna really go over team matchup, team preview, anything like that. You guys are here for something else, I think, and so hopefully you guys enjoy. So we are going to lead off with our Gardevoir. Our Gardevoir is going to be, oh god, that's going too quickly. Our Gardevoir is going to be Choice Banded Gardevoir and is going to click Fire Punch, which does a solid 50% to the Bronzong and picks up the burn. He goes for the Ancient Power but does not get the boost, because we are going to be able to pick up the KO on the Bronzong with this Choice Banded Gardevoir. But his Primarina is going to threaten us out into our Scizor, as he actually clicks the Iron Tail and gets the defense drop. Ends up not mattering. Flash Cannon's going to come out. He's going to go for the Acrobatics. There's too much going on. It's going too quickly. Why is this going so fast? We're going to slow you down. But yeah, so Scizor is going to be Flash Cannon. It's a special Scizor. It is Technician, but the moves, aside from a Hidden Power, do not get boosted by Technician. Oh, it has Struggle Bug. Struggle Bug and Hidden Power both get boosted by Technician. So it does actually have those boosts. As he goes for the Aqua Jet, bringing me down to 60%. We are going to click Flash Cannon and pick up a critical hit. He eats his Citrus Berry Primarina, which is totally cool. We're still in good position as he is going to have trouble taking me out. And we have Roost, so I clicked it. Again, I didn't really see these sets prior to using them, so I didn't really know what was going to happen. But Flash Cannon, definitely going to be the move of choice as Mew goes for the Metronome. Picks up the Ominous Wind, but once again, no boost for my opponent. And we see how much the Struggle Bug does. Scizor's base special attack is like 70, you know, that thing's got some strength behind it. Facade Mew comes out, but we are going to be able to take that thing out with the Scizor. At this point, I decided I was no longer going to be clicking Roost or anything like that. I was just going to play, try to show off some of the sets right here. So I decided to switch out into my Druddigon to try to show off some of the sets that I was running. And this okay, hold on. I'm going to post it right here for you guys, but I'm also going to read off what it says. Sorry, I had to pull it up on Discord myself. But this Druddigon named Rough Day is having a super bad day at work. So he gets really defensive about anyone trying to talk to him. So he's max HP, max defense, and impish nature. He's also dead tired and is holding the Protector because it reminds him of his home, which he can't wait to get back to. He also has 2 phasing moves because he shoves everyone away. He tries to talk to him today because he doesn't have any time for them. So you're going to see in a second that this Druddigon is going to be rest, and we're going to have some sleep talk because he's real tired. He's been having a rough day. Really not into it right now. And you know, it's just going to be, of course, sleep talking the Dragon Tail because, again, he's pushing everyone away. So he's got sleep talk, Dragon Tail, Roar, and Rest. And we are going to let in this Swords Dancing Gligar, but it doesn't matter because the Druddigon doesn't care. He's having a bad day, and so he's just going to not really pay attention to the Gligar that's in front of him, which is going to go for the Poison Sting. But we are going to be able to wake up and click the Dragon Tail and get that thing out of there. It's the only move I have that's offensive, so there's not much I can do about that in terms of like doing things to Mons. And again, I decided I didn't really want to click Rest and let this thing sweep. I wanted to show off all of the sets that I have. And finally the Primarina does come in, and there's nothing I can do to it at all. So of course I naturally just click Dragon Tail to try to let it take me out, because I don't like want to like my goal is not to just stall out with this Druddigon. So I'll Roar, but I won't Rest anymore. And so he pursuits, which doesn't quite pick up the KO, and we are just going to let this Druddigon eventually die. That was sort of just like, again, it's a meme battle, and I was just gonna let that happen. I wasn't really gonna do anything more than that. But that allows me to go out into my Hawlucha at this point. Now this Hawlucha was I'm gonna admit, this Hawlucha was my favorite set that I was given by my front office. This was Coinx's set, and he popped in, he said, give me Hawlucha, I got this, and he comes back with flinging a snowball. It threw its snowball at Serperior, which I just think is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. And I just loved that Hawlucha set a lot, so I wanted to do that at some point. We are going to go into the Tapu Koko at this point, which has its own Electric Seed, raising its own defense as the Aerial Ace is going to come out from this Serperior, this physical Serperior with Life Orb. Electro Ball is going to come out from the Koko, which is apparently Serperior is fast enough that doesn't matter. But the Wrap actually kills him from his own Life Orb damage. So at this point the Gligar is going to come out. I am going to switch out into my Scizor, which we do have the HP Ice just for the Gligar, because, you know, of course we do. If you're running Scizor, you need the base 60 power moves, so we might as well run the Hidden Power Ice and take out the Gligar. And at this point I decided I really wanted Sawsbuck to pick up the last 2 KOs, but I couldn't switch it in hard on the Garbodor because he did have the Acid Spray. So I'm just going to go into Hawlucha and let him take me out. I'm not going to do anything to him. I'm not going to attack. I do have like a couple of real attacks, like I think it was Drain Punch and Acrobatics, but I was like, I'm definitely not going to click those at any point because I don't want to. So we're just going to keep clicking Swords Dance and not attack him and let him take out my Hawlucha. Just because, again, the last Pokemon that I have not shown off at all is the Sawsbuck. And if I'm going to bring Sawsbuck, I'm going to get Sawsbuck some kills. So we're going to go into Sawsbuck here at this point, which is going to be able to be at full HP. And even if he hits me with a Focus Blast, I don't know if it kills. I have no idea. But we're going to try to hope we can take it. But we actually do get him fully paralyzed. This is Serene Grace Sawsbuck with Headbutt and Thunder Wave. So we are going to be able to flinch the Garbodor, which makes me feel so good. At least it did it once this season, and bring it down now. So we are at full health. And we are going to now go for the Attract, which does actually hit this Primarina. I did check it was male and I am female, so we are going to be able to attract it. But it is going to attack through that, dealing 50%, but then Sawsbuck is going to pick up the Headbutt KO, which actually means that at the end of this season, Sawsbuck is my team's overall kill leader. So take from that what you will. Sawsbuck finishing the season with 11 KOs. I know 2 of them were in this meme battle, but still, 11 KOs is 11 KOs over the course of a season in 3 battles. This was the fewest it had gotten by a significant margin, and only because, you know, obviously it was a meme battle, so Sawsbuck didn't need to kill all the Mons, which it probably could have, but I really did want to give it a couple kills at the end of this, just so that I could say that I did. Every single battle that Sawsbuck has attended this entire season, Sawsbuck, this is the screen that you have seen at the end of it. Sawsbuck standing there in front of no Pokemon by itself, this majestic stag. So anyway, hopefully this battle, I figured the lost voice was going to be good. I knew I would lose my voice in the tournament. That always happens to me. For anyone who doesn't know, for people who are new to my channel and watching the APA as my first kind of foray into a more prominent stance, welcome to the channel, but just a heads up, the summers are very busy for me, and most weekends I do end up going to, not most, probably about 5 or 6 weekends over the course of the summer, I will be going to Ultimate Tournaments, which means the weeks after that, both streams and content that is produced will be very sunburned and very lost voice, and we deal with that. So by Wednesday, Thursday, my voice is usually back and fine. My next tournament is not until July 4th weekend, and I'm actually only going to one day of that. I'm missing one day. It's always usually Saturday, Sunday, but I'm missing one day of that one. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the content that I produce. The quarterfinals will be coming up next week, and we will be taking on the winner. Well, it's sort of dependent on a result that is not technically released yet, but has happened by the time that I'm recording this. So I will just say, spoilers, if you want to stop, we'll be taking on the winner of Silver and Choice Specs, mostly. Or not the winner, but like, okay, I'll go through the whole way that it could go down. Silver and Choice Specs have not yet played. At the time that I recorded this battle, they had not yet, or not recorded, but at the time that I had this battle, they had not yet played. And if Choice Specs wins, he qualifies. If he 4-0s or 5-0s Silver or better, we play Silver. If he 3-0s or lower, then we play Specs. And if Silver wins, then we play Mio, who would otherwise be eliminated. So those are the possible scenarios that occur. But if you do want to know, I'll let people leave. Okay, if you're still here, then we are going to be taking on the Choice Specs, who did win his match, but not by enough to get out of the 8 seed. So we will be taking on the Choice Specs, the guy who beat us in week 7 when I didn't really prep, in the quarterfinal matchup as the 1 seed taking on the 8 seed. So hopefully you guys are excited for that. And we finished the season 10-2 with a plus 26 differential, which is my best regular season I've ever had by far. So Showdown, clearly, it's my format. I should play more Showdown. Just kidding. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this was not a terrible video. I have no idea. It's going to be like meh editing and just like we're going to go with it. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys back here next week for week quarterfinals of the APA Evolution League. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, everybody.